The Roman Empire, a name that echoes through history. For centuries, Rome stood as a beacon of power, its influence stretching across continents. Its legions were unmatched, its laws influential, its culture envied. But even the mightiest empires can crumble. The story of Rome's fall is a cautionary tale, a reminder that power, wealth and influence are fleeting. Understanding why Rome fell requires delving into its complex past. It means exploring the internal weaknesses that festered within and the external pressures that battered its borders. The Roman Empire's demise was not the result of a single catastrophic event, but a slow, agonizing decline brought on by a confluence of factors. To comprehend Rome's fall, we must first understand its rise. At its peak, Rome controlled a vast territory encompassing much of Europe, North Africa and the Middle East. This empire was a marvel of engineering and administration. Roads, aqueducts and grand cities testified to Roman ingenuity, connecting a diverse population under a single banner. The Roman army, renowned for its discipline and effectiveness, secured the empire's borders and enforced its will. Roman law and governance provided a framework for order and stability. For centuries, Rome seemed invincible, an empire destined to rule for eternity. Yet beneath the veneer of invincibility, cracks began to appear. Rome's economic engine sputtered. Constant wars and expansion proved costly, draining the imperial treasury. To fund its vast military and administrative apparatus, Rome resorted to heavy taxation, squeezing its citizens and provinces. The situation worsened with inflation. Debasing the currency, a desperate measure to stretch dwindling resources, only exacerbated the problem. The once thriving trade networks that connected the empire began to unravel. As economic hardship gripped the empire, social unrest and discontent began to simmer. The Roman military, once the symbol of Rome's power, became a liability. Centuries of warfare had stretched the legions thin. Maintaining security across such a vast and porous border proved increasingly difficult. To fill the ranks, Rome turned to mercenaries, often recruited from the very tribes that threatened its borders. This reliance on foreign soldiers had dire consequences. Loyalty among these mercenaries was fluid, often dictated by who offered the best terms. The army, once a bastion of Roman discipline and loyalty, became a fragmented force, susceptible to corruption and internal divisions. Section 5. Internal strife and political corruption. Rome's political landscape, once a model of stability, descended into chaos. Ambition and greed infected the hearts of men. Emperors rose and fell in rapid succession, often victims of their own ambition or the machinations of rivals. The Praetorian Guard, originally tasked with protecting the emperor, became kingmakers, their loyalty bought and sold to the highest bidder. Corruption permeated all levels of government. Officials, more concerned with personal enrichment than the welfare of the empire, lined their pockets while neglecting their duties. This political instability paralyzed the empire, rendering it incapable of effectively responding to the mounting internal and external threats. Section 6. Social decay and loss of identity. The moral fabric of Roman society frayed. The traditional values of discipline, hard work and civic duty that had underpinned Rome's success eroded. The gap between the wealthy elite and the impoverished masses widened, fueling resentment and social unrest. Bread and circuses, once a means of appeasing the populace, became a symbol of Rome's decadence. The influx of foreign peoples and cultures, once assimilated into the Roman melting pot, contributed to a loss of Roman identity. The empire, once united by a shared culture and language, fragmented, its people increasingly divided by ethnicity, religion and language. Section 7. The empire divided, a house in two. In a desperate attempt to salvage the crumbling empire, Emperor Diocletian divided it into two halves, the Western Roman Empire and the Eastern Roman Empire. This division, intended to streamline administration and improve stability, only served to exacerbate existing tensions and weaken the empire further. The Western Roman Empire, beset by economic woes and barbarian invasions, struggled to survive. The Eastern Roman Empire, centered on Constantinople, fared better, its wealthier provinces and more defensible capital allowing it to weather the storm. The division of the empire marked a turning point, signaling that the once mighty Roman Empire was a shadow of its former self. Section 8, The Fall, a slow decline and final blow. The year 476 AD marks a pivotal moment in history, the fall of the Western Roman Empire. The deposition of Romulus Augustulus, the last Western Roman emperor, by the Germanic chieftain Odoacer, is often cited as the definitive end of the empire in the West. However, Rome's demise was not a single event, but a slow, drawn-out process spanning centuries. Barbarian invasions, a constant pressure on the empire's frontiers, played a significant role in Rome's downfall. The Visigoths, Vandals, Huns and other tribes, driven by various factors, including climate change and pressure from other nomadic groups, sought land and riches within the empire's borders. Rome, weakened by internal strife and economic woes, proved unable to withstand these relentless assaults. Section 9. Legacy of the Caesars. Echoes in the modern world. The fall of the Roman Empire marks a turning point in history, signaling the end of antiquity and the beginning of the Middle Ages. The once mighty empire fragmented into a patchwork of smaller kingdoms, ushering in an era of political instability and cultural change. Yet despite its fall, the Roman Empire left an indelible mark on Western civilization. Roman law, language, architecture, engineering and political thought have influenced countless cultures. The echoes of Rome can be seen in our legal systems, our languages, our cities, our art and our very way of life. The Roman Empire may be gone, but its legacy endures, a testament to the enduring power of ideas and the enduring influence of one of history's most remarkable civilizations.